Alright guys, we had the 11th anniversary reveal stream. I've just come back from work. We're going to jump straight into the animations, the good stuff, and then we'll go through the kits afterward. Let me know what you think of these animations down in the comments. Are you hyped? Are you not? Let me know. Starting with my boy, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Oh, that looks so good! OST got me rocking out and everything. Ooh! Oh, that's so clean! So clean. Oh, this must be the EX super attack. Okay, so it's a continuation of the 18 key. Oh, and there's voice lines. Oh, maybe a continuation of the 12 key then. Just a really long punch. Oh, he's got an active skill as well. Oh, it looks so good. A KO screen to boot. They be doing my boy nice. If Gokus are half as good as Vegeta's, then we are eating good. Oh, we get a side banner, Do or Ku. I actually can't remember which one this is, if this is Do or Ku. That's pretty dope. Oh, it's so cool. Okay, what I will say already, sorry to pause it, while this does look amazing, and I love the Naruto going further beyond and the scream, in typical Dokkan fashion, the scream was cut short. I get why, because you're not going to have like 3-minute long scream in a Dokkan game, but it just sounds really off the way it's cut so short, but I get why. It does look amazing though, like straight ripped from the Daima episode. He looks so good! We waited too long for this to be added to Dokkan, but boy am I glad it's here. Okay. These super attack animations be flowing. Like water, like liquid. EX. Oh, that was clean. I like how they added voice lines to the EX super attacks. It's small, but it's something. Oh, it's so good. It just looks like it's straight ripped from the Daima episode. It really does. That's so sick. Oh, that KO screen is clean. What I will say is they completely missed out where he starts the Kamehameha, which is a little bit of a shame. They missed out the whole bit before this, but it does still look so good. I like these animations a lot. I really do like these animations a whole bunch. Because that Daima episode was mwah, chef's kiss. So I'm happy with these. These look dope. So moving on to the details, Vegeta is going to be a super tech unit. He's going to lead Daima with the Ki +4, HP attack and defense +220, and Vegeta's family category Ki +3, HP attack and defense +220. So a carnival lead getting dual 220 leads. The only difference being the primary lead getting an extra key. But that is pretty sick, I'm not going to lie, having 220 leads on a Carnival LR. Link skills are Super Saiyan, Royal Lineage, Prodigy, Shocking Speed, Limit Breaking Form, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. Then, after you activate the entrance animation, which takes no conditions in the slightest, Ki +3, attack and defense +300%, and a 70% chance of launching an additional super attack, and will guard all attacks for 4 turns. Does begin the turn with 300% attack and defense, receives an additional Ki +3 per tech key sphere obtained. 3 extra key, you greedy boy. Then receives an additional Ki +2 per non-tech key sphere obtained. So that means if you pick up rainbow orbs and get some key spheres along the way that are tech, you could actually be picking up 5 key in total, if that makes sense. So you're getting both, essentially. You're getting your 1 key, you're getting the extra 3 per tech orb, you're getting the 2 for the non-tech orbs, or if you just pick up pure tech key spheres, you're getting an extra 3 key per orb, which is just 4. Jeets is never going to be struggling for key, that's for sure. 30% damage reduction, so within those 4 turns, 30% damage reduction and guard. Then Daima or Vegeta's family category allies 30% attack and defense, which not only is Jeets going to benefit from, but SSJ4 Goku will benefit from, and Mini Goku and Goma will also benefit from as well, as if they needed more support. Then when activating the active skill or when attacking with 23 or more key, which again with all of this really shouldn't be much of an issue. Damage reduction rate, 30% guaranteed additional super. So again, within those 4 turns, that's guaranteed guard and 60% damage reduction. After that, just the 60. Then for every attack performed, 100% attack within the turn. Then every time the character performs 3 or more attacks in battle, which you do have a guaranteed additional here, and within... Actually, no, this is permanent. And a 70% up here, you will then gain an extra guaranteed additional super attack up to once within a turn. All allies chance to crit by 50% within the next character's attacking turn, then up to 50% within a turn. That's big. Something that seems quite simple to get. Yes, there's some RNG involved, but something so simple that the majority of the time you could probably get quite often to give 50% crit chance to all allies. That's pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. Would I prefer something like dodge or damage reduction? Of course, but still, 50% crit chance just given to allies is pretty sick. Then starting from the 4th turn from the start of battle, so this will be when your guaranteed guard is gone. All allies 20% defense and superclass Daima category allies guard all attacks for 2 turns when the character is the second to obtain key spheres in a turn. That's pretty dope. Because that means not only... So if you put Vegeta in slot 2, not only does Mini Goku... I don't care about scams right now. Not only is Mini Goku, the new SSJ4 Goku, going to benefit from the defense, but they're also going to get guaranteed guard for 2 turns as well. And then any other Daima units that are to be added, if they ever decide to do new ones. That's pretty sick. Then all allies 30% defense and superclass Daima category allies guard all attacks for 3 turns when the character is the 3rd to obtain key spheres in a turn. That's pretty dope. To be able to give all superclass Daima allies 20% or 30% defense and guard for 2 or 3 turns depending on if Vegeta is in slot 2 or slot 3, and 50% crit chance when you do 3 or more attacks in battle is pretty sick. And that's really lenient as well because they don't have to be super attacks. So this is pretty much always guaranteed to happen because you have the initial super. You have this chance of an additional super attack, but you're guaranteed to do an additional. And then a guaranteed additional super here as well. Vegeta is doing a lot for allies. I just wish there were more superclass Daima allies that could benefit from this. Or maybe it just wasn't superclass Daima allies. I get why. But could you imagine if Goma got to benefit from this as well? Of course, he gets to benefit from this up here, but could you imagine he also gets to benefit from this? So that means superclass Daima allies are gaining anywhere from the 30% attack to 50% defense or 60% defense with 50% crit chance, and also guard for 2 or 3 turns. Damn. So his active skill conditions can be activated starting from the 3rd turn. That's really good conditions, and he'll massively raise attack temporarily, cause ultimate damage to the enemy, and all allies key +3 for 3 turns. Okay, that's nice. This is okay. This is okay. I mean, he gives a lot in his passive anyway, but this is okay. I get why that was probably toned down a bit. Categories are Daima, Vegeta's family, Super Saiyan 3, Pure Saiyans, Full Power, Dragon Ball Seekers, Time Travelers, Worthy Rivals, Gifted Warriors, Mastered Evolution, Accelerate Battle, Battle of Fate, Power Beyond a Super Saiyan, Blood of Parent Child, Successors, and Transformation Boost. And then we have the new super attack mechanics. So, when a super attack is launched as an additional attack, Vegeta will have a 50% chance for the super attack to become an EX super attack. So Vegeta has, from his entrance animation, a 70% chance of an additional super. When he performs 3 or more attacks, you've got a guaranteed additional. So I get it's a coin flip chance, but if your RNG's in your favor, you could be seeing this more often than not. He'll greatly raise attack and raise defense for 4 turns. So that's a 50% attack raise, 30% defense raise, cause mega cross damage to the enemy, and raises allies defense by 10% for 3 turns as well. So Jeets is also giving allies even more support with the defense raise. And of course, it doesn't say self-excluded, so he is also benefiting from that himself as well. The regular 12 key is just raising defense for 1 turn, which is going to be 30%. But Vegeta is doing a lot for the team. And then down here we have the 18 key super attack, which is going to massively raise attack by 100% and greatly raise defense by 50% for 1 turn. So that means you could 18k super, hit an additional, get the regular one, and then trigger the EX, or probably works this way. Hit an 18 key super attack, do an additional, then potentially trigger this. Then if you hit another additional, can you potentially trigger this again? Does it work the way just standard additional super attacks do? Which it doesn't say otherwise. So I'm guessing if Vegeta hits additionals, you could potentially hit an EX super attack more than once within a turn, which is pretty sick. Especially when you've got this as well. And lasting for 3 turns is pretty dope. Usually we only ever see up to 2. So for that spanning 3 rotations is really nice. Really nice. I wonder, and this is probably me coping, I wonder if this Vegeta could save his mini SSJ3 Daima Vegeta with all the support he's getting through that team, through Jeets, through the super attack as like a slot 3 unit. Is mini SSJ3 Vegeta kinda somewhat revived because of this Vegeta, I wonder? Then we have the Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Super strength, gonna lead Daima as well, so 2 Daima leads. Battle of Fate or Goku's family category, key +3. HP plus 200% and attack and defense plus 170, plus an additional HP attack and defense plus 50%. The characters will also belong to the Dragon Ball Seekers, Full Power, or Kamehameha category. So we're not buffing leader skills on the Dokkan Fest anniversary this year, which a little bit meh, but also at the same time, I mean, slowing the power curve down isn't a bad idea with how content's been. His link skills are going to be Super Saiyan, Prepared for Battle, Saiyan Raw, Shocking Speed, Kamehameha, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. Going to work so well with all the Super Saiyan 4 units. I can't wait. Activate the entrance animation upon the entry, which again, no condition for it. attack and defense of 400%, and Daima category allies key +1, 23% defense, and 4% damage reduction rate. Then starts with 400% attack and defense. So with this, you're looking at 800% in total, which is crazy. Then receives an additional key +4 per strength orb obtained, and receives an additional key +1 per non-strength orb obtained. 40% damage reduction, guards all attacks, Daima or Goku's family category allies, 40% attack, and attacks are effective against all types. I'm not gonna lie, this part is kind of unnecessary if you're running both Goku and Vegeta. I get this means you're always going to be doing damage, but with Goku having this, Vegeta doesn't need crit. I would rather Vegeta giving out damage reduction or dodge. If anything, I know technically this is worse off. Vegeta giving straight up crit, I know it's not guaranteed, is 50%. I would have preferred if Goku gave something like that because it's just a bit more useful and a bit more important. And then that's if you have both. But still, it's still good regardless. Then when activating the active skill when attacking with 24 key, 200% extra attack, 40% chance to crit, and a 70% chance of launching an additional super attack. Then when receiving an attack, 200% defense and 20% crit chance. Then as the first attacker in a turn, 10% damage reduction before attacking, and all allies 40% attack, self-excluded. And then as the second or third attacker in a turn, chance to crit by 40% for 5 turns. So that also means if you do put them in slot 2 or slot 3, if you hit this, you have 80% crit chance. Vegeta's support is also going to Goku as well. Mini SSJ4 Goku is going to be on this team. There's quite a few support running through the team, and then Goku's giving this support to Mini SSJ4 Goku. He's also giving it to Goma. He's giving it to SSJ3 Vegeta. The support in this team is very, very nice, but Goku does have a lot of stats. Like crazy amounts of stacks. And then moving on to the categories, we're looking at Daima, Battle of Fate, Goku's Family, Dragon Ball Seekers, Full Power, Kamehameha, Pure Saiyans, Time Travelers, Giant Ape Power, which is the most excited category I would want to run him on. Turtle School, Mastered Evolution, Bond of Friendship, Accelerate Battle, Power Beyond Super Saiyan, Bond of Parent Child, Earthbred Fighters, and Transformation Boost. No Power of Wishes, which I guess by this point technically it wasn't caused by a wish, but still we kind of needed it to get there. Nor does he have demonic power neither. Which again, I guess by this point he's redone it himself, but still kind of needed to get there in the first place. But I don't know, maybe I'm nitpicking. So we then have the 12 key super attack, which is going to be greatly raising attack by 50% for 1 turn. 18 key super attack will massive raise attack by 100% and raise defense by 30% for 1 turn. Cause Megaloth damage to the enemy and raise allies attack by 40% for 1 turn. Again, imagine that combined with the Vegeta as well. There we go, we got it. So when the first attack in a turn is a super attack that performs a crit, you will have a 77% chance for the super attack to become an EX super attack. So more often than not, you're going to see SSJ4 Goku do his EX super attack, which is pretty dope if I do say so myself. Of course, that's all dependent on RNG, but if you do hit the crit, 77% is a lot of chance to get that. And then he'll raise attack by 140 for 4 turns. He's going to be doing some crazy damage. And then raise defense by 30% for 1 turn, cause ultimate damage to the enemy, and raise allies attack by 40% for 2 turns. I think overall, Goku looks amazing. Not as crazy as I thought they were going to go, but still looks really good nonetheless. Vegeta also looks crazy, crazy good. I don't know. I think more so for Goku, I kind of thought they were going to go, again, just kind of crazy. Like, undoubtedly, no margins, far ahead, 1 and 2 in the game. But I don't feel that way. They still look amazing, but not game-breaking, I guess. But overall look amazing. And again, Goku is going to be doing a lot of damage. Then we also have a side banner, Margin Do, who's going to be extreme tech. He's going to sub-lead Daima or Margin Power. Link skills are Shocking Speed, Margin, Loyalty of the Innocents, Modern Meet CI, Infight, and Fierce Battle. We'll start with Key +2, 250 attack and defense, chance to crit and dodge and damage reduction by 20%, 25%. Recovers HP with sweet treats. When receiving an attack, survives a KO attack up to once within a turn. Then when attacking with 12 or more ki, 300% attack, 250 attack, and interrupts the attacked enemy when there is another Daima margin power or demonic power category ally on the team, which is really nice. Then for 1 turn from the character's entry turn, or when the character is the first or second attacker in the turn, he will have 300% extra attack and a scouter as well. So if you're running Daima, you have Gomer in slot 1, this guy in slot 2. And then Jeets and Vegeta on the other rotation in slot 1 and 2. Then for 6 turns from the character's entry turn, 250 defense, chance to crit, chance to dodge, and damage reduction rate by 25% as well. So for 6 turns, he's going to have 50% chance to crit, 50% chance to dodge, and 50% damage reduction, while being able to survive a KO attack once within a turn, while gaining all of this, and having a scouter. So you can kind of maneuver him out of harm's way anyway. Then when another 2 or more Daima margin power or demonic power category allies are on the team, starting from the 4th turn from the character's entry, he will change key spheres all to cookies, tech and strength excluded, so that means Vegeta and Goku are unaffected by this, getting ki plus 12 and guaranteed crit. No, have a chance to crit, would be nice if it was guaranteed crit, chance to crit and a chance to evade, where we up to chance to dodge, chance to crit by 25% again, taking him up to 75% crit chance and 75% chance to dodge, with 800% attack for that 1 turn, with 1 or more sweet treat key spheres obtained, which is easy to do when he changes almost the entire field to sweet treats. And then an extra 250 attack and defense and a chance to crit and dodge again by 25% when the character is the first to obtain key spheres in a turn. So that means when he gets this, you slide him into slot 1 against like Bio Broly. Gomer goes in slot 2, or maybe like your second Goku, your second Vegeta, and you've pretty much got guaranteed dodge. This is a really good sideband unit, by the way. Really, really good. And he'll get a lot of support from, again, Goku and Vegeta as well. He only goes on Daima Margin Power, Dragon Ball Seeker, Siblings Bond, Demonic Power, Mission Execution. Then on Super Attack is greatly raising attack and defense by 50% for 1 turn, with a 50% chance of further greatly raising attack and defense by 50% again for 1 turn as well. So if it does pop, you'll get 100% attack and defense raise, which is also, with all those stats and the damage reduction and dodge, is really, really nice to have. Easily one of the better sideband units we've gotten in recent time. Overall, both Goku and Vegeta are looking crazy, crazy good. Although I will say again, they're not looking like top 1, top 2 undoubtedly in the game. But we'll see when they drop in the game. But overall, I'm liking the look at their kits a lot. Their animations look fantastic. Do looks amazing. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Are you hyped to the 11th anniversary? I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care, have a great day, and peace.